Well, this is Turkish Film's chess channel. The audience has spoken, and I have answered. You guys will get more chess. That's why I have chess.com open. And that's why I hit the play button. I'm currently 1995. I dipped below 2000. Very sad, I know. And we're playing as a 1949 from International. I've never been to International before. Sounds like a nice place. If we win this game, we actually go back above 2000. I'm really not going to be keeping track of that so much, just because it's not that important to me. It was just reaching the rating, just to say that I was at some point at one time capable of reaching this rating. Yeah. Okay, this is a cool move. And then what do we play here? I never considered him playing this move, honestly. E3 seems good to attack the pawn. I normally, after they play some knight move or they play E3, I go here to attack the B2 pawn. I'd like to play Queen A5 to attack the pawn. Then he plays here. I was considering playing takes there, sacking the knight. Let me look at that really quick. So queen here attacking. Let's say he plays B4. Sacking the knight. He takes back. I take here. And in that position, I'm actually attacking the king, and I'm attacking the pawn. So I can take this back, and I will have exchanged these 3 pawns for this knight. Issues with that plan. Instead of dropping his bishop back, he could play queen d2, and queen d2 defends the bishop. I would still take here. We've still traded 3, but maybe his position's a little bit better there. I'm gonna go for it. Perhaps it's unsound. You hear how fast I just backtracked? That was nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just the direct approach. Treating the knight for 3 pawns. I'll have a 2-to-1 on the queen side. So if I can keep everything relatively stable, it shouldn't be too bad here. Okay, we're gonna pick up this pawn, and we'll have a 2-to-1 on the queen side. Very cool. Oh, but he blundered. So unfortunately now it's more than a 2-to-1. I have equal pieces, but I have an extra pawn. So that's even better than I'd hoped for. And I'm considering why I shouldn't just do this. I think what he's going to do is this. So probably we'll just go back like this. And we're going to attack for this guy. This is our plan. Pretty straightforward. And honestly, after he defends like this, we'll play b6. I know I'm saying like this a lot. Yeah. Basically, I have no issues in this position whatsoever. We should definitely trade. I mean, I have 2 bishops, so is there a need to give up the 2 bishops? I don't think so. So we're just going to put our bishop on a great square, the c6 square. It's basically like the outpost. It's like, how do I say? It's like an outpost for a knight, but for a bishop, so it's the bishop version of an outpost. And I could have played e6. I think e6 is also good. The point we're making... Oh, I should have played... I'm actually neglectful. I should have played e5. That threatens e4 with the fork. And it's free. You can play that move for free with no consequence. Then we take this pawn. And the point is that it looks like I'm pinning myself, because I am. The point is that b6 comes, and I go down a pawn. But I think that's acceptable. So if he really wants pawns, like, I want pawns, he can do this. I was going to play rook c8 to say you can't have pawns. The problem with that logic is that he then plays here, and he gets the pawn anyway. So do I just let him have the pawn? Or what? Or do I go here? That's kind of a sick move, right? And I take the knight. Then he really is threatening stuff. So here, takes, here. He has a check, and I run up. I don't know. I feel like I'm being really greedy. Like, I feel like this whole line is just obscenely greedy. I think I have to part with the 2 bishops. If he lets me, I'll castle next move. I just didn't see the need to give him a pawn for no reason. Right? Plus, the problem with particularly giving him this pawn is that I basically, at the end of the line, he has a rook here, and this pawn's gone. That's the whole point. What? What? This can't be right. I thought he had to take with the queen there. Okay, the point is that he's trying to play this move to win the bishop, right? He takes with the queen. Not only is he... Oh, he has to take with the pawn for this. I was going to say he goes queen here, but now I just move this over. Oh, wait a second. If I move here, then he goes here, right? And then he's starting to win the thing, but then I castle? Okay, I'm sitting in confusion. That's okay. This also loses. Wait, no, it doesn't. I'm just a confused individual overall. We'll go here. Check, and I'll block. I don't know anymore, dude. Oh, there's an annoying line. I just saw it. Bishop there, so the line goes check, and I block. Then he attacks it, and I go here. Whoa! I didn't see that move at all. I'm in trouble now. I was okay, and I'm not okay. Yikes. Yikes. Can't castle. What do I do? Queen here? Then I lose the game because he takes my knight? Oh, I blundered. I can't believe that. I was so happy and so chill. I have to play King F8 here. Ugh, so terrible. I'm disgusted. I'm so grossed out. Oh no. And he's gonna target this pawn? Or what? Because my next move is here. And I'm happy like Chappie. Whoa! So I'm down the exchange? Or... yeah, down the exchange? Is there kind of something? Is there sort of a little bit of hope or something like that? Something hope adjacent, perhaps? Is there anything hope adjacent? That's the question. After takes, and I take with the king, I lose this guy. Oh, never mind, because my knight's no longer pinned. So then he takes the knight, and then I take here, and then I lose it. Okay. So yeah, it's Dunson. It's Dunson. Here. I think this is just going to come at such a horrible time for me. Such a terrible, terrible time for me. Oh my gosh, I'm playing so bad. These last 4 games have been... if I broke... except for that game that I lost on time, the first game I played. If for any of these games, except for the first one, I broke 80% accuracy, I will be kind of shocked. Just because the whole game is like out of my control. Okay, there's some sort of trick, kind of. So if he takes this pawn, it's a little bit tricky. Oh, he didn't take it. Is he going to take this way? Is that the idea? That's a good idea. Free pawn. I have to go here. He comes back with check. Yeah. See, he's picking up what I'm laying down. Then he gets the fork in. Ooh, and this would be a blunder. Would it be a blunder? Yeah, I think so. It's a blunder because he takes, and then I take, and then he goes here. Check. Yeah. So the point is that he can play b4, takes, check, I move up, and he takes this pawn. And now instead of being ahead, I'm behind by a whole exchange. Also, after these 2 pawns get exchanged, this guy and this guy, he'll have 1 pawn island and a bishop, and I'll have 2 pawn islands. Also, he has an extra rook. His rook is for my knight. See, that doesn't strike me as a particularly strong move. Yeah, that doesn't seem very good. And part of the reason is because I just moved my knight, or move my king. And now this comes, and I just go back, and I reroute. I don't know if I reroute that way. Maybe this way. Also, isn't this just awesome? Well, this is problematic. Like this, and then also like this. Both moves have problems. Like this. Shh. Shh. If I take here, and he takes here, I lose the game. But if I take here, and he takes this way, I win the game. I don't think he's gonna fall for it. What do you guys think? You think he's gonna fall for it? Takes here, takes here? In chat, put a 1 if you think he's gonna fall for the trap. No, there's approximately a 0% chance. So we'll go back this way and try it this way. It's the same trick. Actually, this way is even cooler. I think he just plays h3 and there's no problems whatsoever. But this is actually an even cooler way to get the same trick to happen. Because I go here. Oh, and he forks me. I didn't see that. Yikes. Yikes. Can't go here. Can't do that either. No! This move is like so clever. So clever. Except for it loses the game immediately. If it wasn't for it losing immediately, that'd be awesome. See, the problem with this move is that he forks me immediately and I lose. If he didn't, though, if I played this move, and let's say he pre-moved this, then I could take here. Bam. Because if he takes back, it's actually a fork. But I can't quite get that to work. And I can't take this first. I want to take first, then this, but then he can just defend with his king. And then I swing around and maybe there's problems. Let's swing around first. Because we can pretend we're doing something that's like semi-intelligence. Also, por qué no bishop h4? Bishop h4 seems pretty Lynn and McGee. Yeah, let me use this. Now? No. No. We're just gonna have to do this kind of stuff. This is lame. Lame sauce. Not to be confused with lamb sauce, which is similar but different. That looks like I'm attacking it twice, but he's defending it a billion times, so maybe don't play that move. Activate our rook. I'm still down time. What the heck? It didn't even matter. I'm over here like contemplating the best moves to play, and I'm still down. Doesn't even. Ugh. I'm getting steamrolled everywhere. I'm getting steamrolled as if it were a steam bun. Like, you know how steam buns are steamrolled? That's the same thing. That's actually where they got the name. I'm so irritated. Sometimes you'll have an awkward moment where you think to yourself, I wish I was better at chess. And then the moment passes and you go back to playing terrible moves. That's like what I'm experiencing. Sometimes rooks will show up and I'll have a bad day. I don't know, dude. He had no honey. We'll go like this. Pretend that we're masculine. But we'll pretend we're masculine. That seems kind of hard to defend, TBH. There's a problem, though. I think it's here and here. No, not takes. I think it's just rook back, and then I have struggles. I have struggles, especially probably because king h2 is not a bad move. Yeah. In Japan, they would say this position is over. In English, it's kind of a confusing translation. It actually means this game is over. Like you're losing this game. And we'll go here, and we'll take this, and then we'll check him and say, huzzah, we're winning. And then he'll say, no, you're not. This move's curious. He's saying, I'm gonna make a queen. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean you're making a queen? No, you're not. Now, I can sit here, right? I think that's a legal move. Now, the problem with moving my rook away is that he goes here and saves this pawn. And I don't want him to save the pawn. So I should play a move that attacks his bishop. Bam. Attack that bishop, and that pawn's attacked. So that seems pretty good for me. This bishop is still doing the lord's work. The bishop has to go somewhere. Honestly, I kind of like taking the bishop here and going it this way. Yeah, I don't approve of this. Just because it stops the rook from going to its motherland. You gotta let your pieces go to the motherland. You know what I'm saying? Also, this is problematic. I want to play rook here. Obviously, that doesn't work because the bishop takes it. But I'm sort of feeling like there's something here. Something. It smells similar to nothing. So if you said that smells like nothing, I would say I agree. It's not nothing. It's actually something instead. So now we gotta spend the time to go here. There we go. We've successfully stopped El Ponaru. And now we attack this guy. And he has 4 minutes. And he has an extra pawn. So this could be a draw. Depends, obviously. Oh, rook here seems strong. Rook there seems strong. Like, game-winning strong. But that doesn't seem as strong. I disapprove. I disapprove. Oh, we can't go there yet. Yeah, so he's gonna have an advantage over us. This much is clear. Yeah, and you want to play knight here, but then he attacks with the bishop, and you're sad. Why be sad when you can be not sad? Yep. Okay, gotta make his pawns as bad as possible. That's interesting. He's gotta take there first, I think. Yeah. Maybe stalemate. Maybe stalemate. I want him to go, like, here. Or, where's a good way to fork him? That's a fork. Yes. I love it when I fork. Attack his knight. Oh, he went here. Moving on up. Do you guys smell that? It smells like the ultra rare King Rook stalemate. I'm just kidding, it doesn't smell like that. If it did, I would tell you. Oh. Well. This is a GG. We're going to be 19, what's that, 86? 1986, not a bad score. Lower than 2000, but above 200. That's kind of the rating range in general that I aim for. 200 to 2000-ish. You know, I was 2025 for a while. That was felt like a bit much, you know. Like, what do you got to prove, you know? GG to my opponent. Yeah, I'm just blundering games left and right, homie. Again, analysis video coming eventually, and yeah, you can gift a membership. I think you should only be able to gift a membership if you win. You know, that's way more toxic. Well, thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay checkmate.